All right, checking here. Attempt number 2. And... all right, we'll work with that. All right, hold on one second. There we go. There we go. Ah, okay. So that's definitely a thing that's going on. Hold on for a moment. All right, there we go. That's all right. So, welcome on in, everyone. This is Master Logan. We are live with some Strike Down here tonight, the go-home show to Vertical Limit 2024, as that is next week already. How you doing, everyone? Welcome on in. Let's just take a chill pill here for a moment because, man, the last few weeks have just been crazy already with the RPW content here on the channel. But, I'm actually very hyped for next week on arguably one of the biggest shows of the year for RPW. Hold on one second. Let me just check something here real quick. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we'll be alright. Let me just do something here real quick, and then we will be good to go. Huh. Anyway, so, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just about to literally start up with Strike Down here in just a moment. Sorry, it seems we got a little bit of a spike in the activity field here right now. Literally just off the side of us at the moment. Let me just see here. As I take this thing over here and take us over to the Creator Center, if you will. Hold on, there we go. All right, little wavy, but that's all right. Yeah. But I think we're good. We're good. So, yep, tonight we have a few matches on the main show, and then outside of that, we might, depending on how things go, we might have a few other bonus matches for this evening. I will tell you. So let's see here. The RPW Women's Champion, Bex, will team up with her Vertical Limit opponents, Candice and Blackguard, in our main event tonight in a 6-woman tag team match. It's going to be pretty crazy, I think, suffice to say. Let me put that on mute. Sorry about that. Outside of that, I don't know, we got some big stuff ahead of us here this evening, so feeling pretty hyped up about it, I'm not going to lie. Is that every place? Just missing one. But we will have let's see here. We're missing one, or missing the other. Hold on one second. There we go. And boom. Hold on. Did I miss something? Anyway, so here we are. We are live right now, and we are about to actually open up the show tonight with a 6-person rando scramble match to determine who will be joining the people that have already been announced for the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble. So this will be randomized as it follows. I will do the best I can with calling the action. However, there's a lot of people in this, so it's going to be pretty crazy to say the least. So. But you know what? That is okay. That is just the name of the game. And we like playing the game within reason. So, on that note, let's see here. Elimination will occur, just for fun, to keep things in an orderly fashion, if you will. And, in Falls Count Anywhere, because here in RPW, we like to have some fun. We like to enjoy ourselves as we speak, so I'm going to get the stuff situated, and then we will be heading out into it as we speak. We'll get the Slim Jim ready to go, and boom. And here we go. So, again, this will be randomized, so whoever is picked, that is the name of the game going into it. So, here we go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Master Roshi, okay. Joining on up, representing this match. Static Shock, there you go, okay. Let's see here for individual number 3. Can't use him because he's actually not here tonight at the show. Ronald McDonald, sure. He will be in action here tonight as well. Cheeton. This will be an interesting pick, but you know what? Sure, that's fine. Cheeton made her debut, well, their debut, depending on how you prefer, back at Rando at the Rotunda a couple of weeks ago, actually. So, literally last month, they had arrived, and did not last that long, so let's see how this goes for them, or her. Yeah. Sorry, you are actually in action later on tonight. Jordan Nori, no, because you are actually going to be away from the show tonight. Hank Hill. Hank Hill is not actually in a match, so sure. Don't see why not. Majin Vegeta. Hold on, let me check the roster here real quick, because there was some recent updates to the roster that I might have to check here real quickish. Okay, you are actually on the roster. All right, yeah, we're going to have Majin Vegeta making his appearance here tonight. So let's head right in with this rando scramble match. Elimination rules will apply, and the winner of this will receive a spot in the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble next Wednesday. So yeah, legit 7 days or so away from one of the biggest events of the year. Let's head right in with our opening contest here this evening. So we will have Hank Hill, Ronald McDonald, Master Roshi, Static Shock, Cheeton, and Majin Vegeta. 6-person rando scramble match. Winner will be added into the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble. It's about to be a hectic night here on Strike Down. Let us go from there. Sorry, just updating it. And boom, good to go. All right, let's head over to ringside for our opening contest here tonight on Strike Down. Hold on. That don't make any sense. Anyway, the following contest is scheduled for multiple falls and is a rando scramble elimination match, and it's set for multiple falls, where the winner will be added into the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble match at Vertical Limit next week. Okay. Anyway, introducing first, he is Master Roshi, a former World Martial Arts champion. Hold on one second. A notification from the higher-ups here in RPW. And his opponents, introducing next. Is it from Dakota City? Now, don't quote me on that. He is Static Shock. Recently making his debut about either a month or so ago here on RPW television. Looking to try to get his spot in the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble, which will be set next week. And already on that list is quite the cavalcade of superstars, if you will. We already have the likes of DM Xavier, Ryan DeKing Williamson, Joe Hendry, Walter White. Joining an illustrious list of that alone could spell huge for Static Shock. And next, from McDonald's, he is Ronald McDonald. Here comes the Big Mac is in the house here tonight. Oh, sorry about that. We also do want to say thank you to our sponsor, Timmy's. Get your box of Timmy's. They make sure you ain't Timmy. But anyway, as our official, well, / unofficial sponsor for tonight's edition of RPW Strikedown, thank you to Almighty Smooth for bringing that up. Following suit from Japan, they are Cheetan. Cheetan making their return to RPW here tonight to take part in this rando scramble match. Seriously, if they go on to take part in the Rumble ladder match, I'll adjust the card accordingly. So, Cheetan bringing in a kendo stick into this rando scramble match, which is in fact anything goes in this encounter. So be ready for a brawl ahead, because Cheetan actually is very durable, that I've noticed on social media. Introducing next, from Texas, he is the king of the hill, Hank Hill. There we go. Hank Hill, who has already made a little bit of his own mark in the FEL indie scene, taking on the likes of, I believe, Skeletor. But recently, not that long ago, making his RPW debut, but is looking to try to gain himself a spot in that ever so evolving landscape that is the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble list. But can he do that here tonight on Strikedown? It remains to be seen. Introducing next, from Planet Vegeta, he is Majin Vegeta! Majin Vegeta making his, I believe, either debut or return here tonight on Strikedown. Yeah, I believe that should be everyone in for the rando scramble match. Hold on, I got this. There we go. As we get all set for the rando scramble here tonight. Oh, already from the get-go, everyone's aiming at each other for that ever-important spot in the Rumble next week. As we see right now, currently, Hank Hill lying on the ground. And then Master Roshi with the German suplex on the Majin Vegeta, following by a Rainmaker clothesline. Cheetan with a forward slam. Holy crap, okay, Hank Hill with the pounds. Just pushing Master Roshi out of the way. Cheetan with that suplex. Facebuster from Static Shock onto Master Roshi, while getting caught up in a Greco-Roman knuckle lock from Ronald McDonald. Cheetan clothesline over the top rope. Ronald McDonald taken down by Static Shock right now. Jesus. Cheetan on the outside. Bear hugged by Hank Hill, but the elbows with Cheetan trying to break out of it. It's getting crazy here on Strikedown tonight already, and this is only just our opening contest there with that Falcon's arrow from Ronald. Bottom rope lion salt, and Cheetan just brought out a ladder. What the heck? I know I've seen Cheetan at least use a ladder before on the YouTube platform. Oh god, that DDT from Majin Vegeta onto Master Roshi. Oh god. Big Hurricane Rana going in for the cover there from Ronald. 1, 2, no. What? What? No. Between Static Shock, flying springboard flying forearm, I believe, to Ronald McDonald. And a big static punch taking down Ronald right now. Cheetan waiting for the King of the Hill to get up. Spear from Static Shock as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Ronald has been eliminated out of the scramble. Oh, Jesus. Back and forth between Cheetan and Hank Hill right now. Master Roshi dominating Majin Vegeta. And that's a meat stick to the back of Cheetan right now. Oh my god. Oh. Damn, man. This is getting crazy. Oh. Cheeton trying to throw Master Roshi as their Master Roshi tried to throw flipping Hank Hill to no avail here. And just like throwing everybody right now. Majin Vegeta with a kill switch. Bulldog taking down Cheeton right now. Remember, it's every individual for themselves like the ladder rumble next week at Vertical Limit. It is also falls count anywhere in this scramble match. Hank Hill brought it back into the ring by the Prince of All Saiyans. Oh! Feast your eyes from Master Roshi as he goes for the cover. No. Cheeton cover. 1, 2. And a kick out from Static Shock. Hank Hill going after the Prince of All Saiyans here. Oh, and draping him over the top of that ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, if you didn't know. Saito suplex. From Cheeton taking down Hank Hill. Cover from Static Shock. Oh, but to no avail. As a neckbreaker onto Cheeton right now. DDT from the Prince of All Saiyans to the King of the Hill. Shiranui as he goes for the cover. 1. No. Static Shock going up for a double team move of some sort. And a double pendulum side slam. My God. Excuse me. Cheeton with the Cheetasa. I literally came in that off the top of my head. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And Hank with the kick out right now. Static Shock. Feast your eyes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Cheeton pushing Hank Hill out of the way. Static Shock with the cover. 2. No. Majin Vegeta sending Cheeton back into the ring right now. Static Shock. Feast your eyes again. Big boot from Hank Hill. Static. 2. No. A double kick out from both Cheeton and Majin Vegeta. Yep. Double ring around the Rosie there. Oh, and Cheeton getting pushed from Hank Hill right now inside the ring. Jesus, and the flurry of kicks and that forearm. Static Shock sending Master Roshi right into Majin Vegeta as Hank Hill goes up for a propane moonsault. 1, 2, and Cheeton with the shoulder up. What? Draped over the top rope. Master Roshi is out. Hank Hill going up. Elbow drop. Stomping on the arm of Cheeton and with another one to the back. Oh my God. Roshi getting hit in the back of the head from Static Shock. Cheeton trying to get back in. Saito suplex onto the ring canvas. Getting crazy right now. Static Shock pulling out a table. Cheeton sending Hank Hill over the top rope with that clothesline. Majin Vegeta getting hit with that table right now. It's just pandemonium here on Strikedown here tonight. Oh, a punch there. Oh, and hitting him with that table right now. It was just tables and table shots right into the head of his opponents here from Master Roshi. Oh, and a big shot there as a Hurricane Rana from Majin Vegeta right now onto Hank Hill. A Static Shock failing with that cover. Cheeton getting angry right now. And a Sling Blade followed by a drop kick onto Cheeton from Majin Vegeta. Master Roshi, max power, feast your eyes. Oh, and a steel chair shot to the head of Majin Vegeta. And Hank Hill has been eliminated by Roshi. Oh, raining the chair down onto Cheeton right now as all that's left is Roshi, Vegeta, Static Shock, and Cheeton right now. Master Roshi actually holding his own against Majin Vegeta. That one I was not surprised, like, expecting to see with that Spanish fly. Feast your eyes on... Oh, going for the cover. No! Go for the cover. 1, 2. Cheeton has been eliminated. Sending Roshi back into the ring right now. Static sending Vegeta back into the ring as well. It's now down to these 3. Springboard. Flying forearm. While Roshi taking up the opportunity here to rain the shots in onto the face of Static Shock here. Oh, flurry of elbows and forearms. Irish whip right into the corner right now. Roshi, running clothesline, elbow, sending him down. Roshi, waiting for his next opportunity. Kamagoye. Roshi with the spear taking down Majin Vegeta as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Vegeta is out and Roshi and Static Shock are it. Sending Shock to the outside right now, following suit. Roshi waiting to see what he's going to do next as he picks up Cheeton's signature kendo stick that they brought to the ring here tonight. Oh my Jesus! Trying to injure Static Shock before next week's event. Oh my God. Oh, missing all those shots of Static Shock. Trying to distract Roshi. Sending him right into the steel steps at ringside. Roshi with the elbow right into the stomach of Static Shock. Sending him to the other side, near at ringside right now, to the north. Roshi picking up Static Shock. Sending him right into those pair of steel steps. As he goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, with the shoulder up, a Static Shock will not fall to the Turtle Hermit. Trying to push him to the lower section of ringside here. Roshi picking up his next spot. Flurry of kicks. Jesus. And stomping on the shoulder of Static Shock. Roshi, a former world martial arts champion. Picking him up. Flatliner. Well, yeah, with the flatliner. Static Shock getting swiped there a little bit. Sending Roshi onto the top of that fallen table. Static Shock. Kick. Trying to go for the opportunity right now. Right onto the ring apron and swinging him. Oh my God. Powerbomb looked freaking nasty. And a vertical GTS. Sending him right into the ring right now. Following the referee. Static Shock. Going up. Ripcord forearm. Roshi going into the corner right now. Static Shock waiting. Running knee. Oh, and the face wash. Jesus. God. Could this be it for Master Roshi as he goes for the cover? 1, 2. No. Oh my God. What was that about? Going back into the ring right now. Oh, and a cheap shot, well, an opportunity attack from Roshi. Irish whip, missing the attempt at the spear. Oh, getting him with that sidewinder. Feast your eyes and busting open Static Shock as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Roshi goes to the vertical limit ladder rumble. Ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner of the match and going on to the ladder rumble, Master Roshi. Great action here to open up Strike Down here tonight on Twitch. at least in the live broadcast. Let me just update that real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Roshi with a huge win here tonight. Hold on 1 second. You just add his name to the list, and then I will probably have to update that later. So now with Roshi being added in, the list is already starting to get pretty full right now. Holy Jesus. Things are about to get crazy. As we move right in with our next contest here tonight on Strikedown, it's a 6-person tag team match. And no, it is not the one featuring the women's division. That will be in our main event here tonight. It is actually a special 6-person tag team match. 15-minute time limit, mind you, as it will be the Dominion taking on the team of Victory Royale, Vancouver, and Fortnite Justin as they team up with Flamingo Jones. Hold on 1 second. We've not had a full opportunity actually to test this out since the new DLC just came out today. So let us see where this goes from here. As I said before, this will be a 15-minute time limit. $20 count will be provided. And here we go. Let me see here. Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. I'm getting word right now from the higher-ups that actually Flamingo Jones will not be participating in this match here tonight. That's odd. That's very odd. Who is he replacing then? Really? Okay. I'm just getting word right now from the higher-ups that apparently replacing Flamingo Jones, who originally was supposed to be in this 6-person tag team match, is Toxic Trent, who had teamed up with Victory Royale at Rando at the Rotunda. So that one is a surprise to me. Now, for those that don't know, Intern Doug is technically a member of... is actually supposed to be a member of... of the Dominion. So he is technically actually their manager. So I guess we're going to get a lot of that too. But that begs the question, why is Toxic Trent here tonight on RPW television after what happened at Rando at the Rotunda last month? So I guess in a way we're getting a kind of rematch between both sides. So yeah. Let me just get this all set up, ready to go. Now again, just to make sure everything is good to go. Yep. 15-minute time limit? Yes, it is. As we get all set for our first of our 2 6-person tag team matches here tonight, let us head to ringside for this next unorthodox encounter. As Intern Doug will be leading the RPW Tag Team Champions, Berserker Diglett, and one half of the RPW, well, and Squire Wiglet of the Dominion, while King Diglett is actually not in attendance here tonight on the program, as they're going to be going up against Victory Royale and the King of the Wasteland, Toxic Trent. A very unique change here, but that begs the question, why is Flamingo Jones, who was originally supposed to be in this match, not here is basically being replaced here tonight by Toxic Trent. Getting a report that he will actually be in action at Vertical Limit in a match against a mystery opponent of the higher-ups choosing. Apparently it's already been signed on the dotted line, so as we head to ringside here, the following contest is a 6-person tag team match that's scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, currently at the moment, they are the team of Berserker Diglett, RPW Tag Team Champion Squire Wiglet, and Intern Doug, the Dominion. Currently right now, King Diglett is not in attendance here on Strike Down here tonight, as he is actually heading over to the site of where Vertical Limit will be taking place next week. But in his place are his tag team partners, Squire Wiglet and Berserker Diglett, as well as Intern Doug, who is being announced as the manager, has already been announced as the manager of the Dominion. Well, that begs the question, why is Intern Doug here tonight on Strike Down when he should be at at FEL, which we don't fully know why. Here comes Squire Wiglet, one half of the tag team champions of the world. And of course, through Dominion rules, any member of the Dominion can defend those RPW tag team championships. And we will find out who will be defending those titles on behalf of the Dominion next week at Vertical Limit, as we await their opponents here tonight. Introducing first, from Fresno, California, he is the king of the wasteland and a former FEL world champion. He is Toxic Trent. Toxic Trent, who ultimately led his team of Victory Royale representing FEL at Rando at the Rotunda last month. Unfortunately coming up short to Tug Mukau and the Dominion in that huge 6-person elimination match. But tonight, for the first time since his last appearance at the Rotunda, he is making his return, potentially trying to get a little bit of momentum back on his side here tonight, as he goes to wait for his tag team partners here this evening. Introducing next, his tag team partners. Representing Future Endeavors Live, they are the current FEL Duos champions. They are the team of Vancouver and Fortnite Justin. They are Victory Royale. At Vertical Limit, it will be Victory Royale challenging the Dominion for the RPW Tag Team Championships after the last couple of months of these back and forth battles between both sides of this coin. But that begs the question, while for Victory Royale we know exactly who will be representing that team, who will be representing the Dominion? We will have to wait and see as we get set for this huge 6-person tag team elimination match. Oh boy. There's history here between Intern Doug and Toxic Trent. For those that don't know, if you are new to RPW television, Intern Doug and Trent are actually connected in such a way because of FEL. Because Intern Doug is actually the intern of Toxic Trent. Thus why they have such a dysfunctional connection, if you will, in that regard. Oh, and in turn Doug sending Toxic Trent over the top rope as he tags in Squire Wiglet. One half of the team that won the RPW Tag Team Championships, and now the Dominion going after Victory Royale at ringside as chaos has erupted here on Strikedown once more. They have to the count of 20 to get back into the ring. Jesus, Pete. It's turning into warfare right now once again. They are not waiting until Vertical Limit. Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. Squire Wiglet getting elbowed right into the face there by Fortnite Justin as Toxic Trent gets back into the ring right now, going after intern Doug. As Wiglet and Trent back into the ring right now. Irish whipping him right into the corner as he goes to tag in Vancouver. Setting him up for the great rocket launcher. Well, the great white rocket launcher. As he goes, kicks him a couple of times. Trying to stretch out the arm of one of the tag team champions. Wiglet back up. Flurry of shots. Big boot taking down one half of the FEL Duos champions. Oh, and kicking in the arm of Vancouver, the Ugandan great. As he goes in. Grabbing him by the legs. Alley-oop, sending him down to the canvas as he goes for the cover. One. No. Only getting to the count of one before the elbow going back up. Vaughn looking in trouble right now. Getting punched by one of the tag team champions, Squire Wiglet. Just grinding the face onto the canvas right now, and following that with an elbow drop, adding insult to injury. Tagging in intern Doug, also a former FEL World Champion for those that don't know. Funny thing in fact is that Wiglet was on a former team with Berserker Diglett, a former member of a team. What the heck is going on here? That was a weird. Hotshot there taking down intern Doug as Vancouver going after Berserker Diglett, former members of a team called the Animal Party at one point, with RPW higher up Toxic or Tug Mookow. Sorry, as that swinging neck breaker, going for the cover. 1, 2, no, a 1. Intern Doug trying to catch Vancouver, also a former FEL World Champion, first ballot Hall of Famer in Future Endeavors Live. Arm wringer. Crescent moon kick to the stomach there of the former FEL World Champion as he brings in those patented deadly knees. 1. And pushing off Vancouver right now. Vancouver, a master of those deadly knee shots to the head. Usually setting them up for the desperation knee. One of the most devastating finishers in Vancouver's repertoire. Wrapping his arm around the top rope there on the corner on his side. Doing it once again, trying to add more injury to that already looking pretty bad arm. Stomping out intern Doug. What is Vancouver going to do as he's going up to the top rope? No! Oh, God! The Von Terminator! Jesus! Coast to coast there. As he go... Von getting ready for his next shot. Oh, and gets a cheap shot from intern Doug playing possum. The slug man taking him down, slugging him with that clothesline as he throws a knee of his own into the face of Vancouver. Going to tag in Berserker Diglett. A plethora of former FEL World Champions. Driving that forearm right into the face of Diglett. Catching Vancouver. Oh, and a chop. Wrapping the leg around that second rope. Those are not jump ropes, ladies and gentlemen and others. That is a dangerous rope. Vancouver tagging in Fortnite Justin, his tag team partner, as he kicks the Invisible Man. Colliding clothesline to clothesline here. Berserker Diglett picking him up for a choke slam as he goes for the cover. One. No. Grabbing Vaughn. Punching him as he's going up with a belly-to-back suplex onto the ring apron. My God. Oh my God, with the suicide dive to the outside. Using Toxic Trent as a mind game of sorts. Distracting Berserker Diglett as he sends him back into the ring right now. Great team up here between Trent and Fortnite Justin. Intern Doug with Fortnite Justin right now. And the slug bottom. One. And breaking up the count. The slug bottom. Oh, God, as he tries to go and attack Trent. Trent busting open intern Doug right now. Dropping him with a DDT. Fortnite Justin not looking that much better as he gets DDT'd once again by the bloody slug man. Picking him up for a gut-wrench power bomb. Justin in trouble as intern Doug. Oh, gets kicked as Fortnite Justin going up for what could be Tornado DDT. Doug already busted open by Trent just a little bit ago. Throwing the knee of his own into the intern. Justin getting ready. Clotheslining him over the top rope. Going after Wiglet. And Berserker Diglett. Jesus, with the hot shot sending out the strongman. And another one. Trent and Victory Royale in control here. A flurry of shots. Multiple revolutions with the flying head scissors taking out intern Doug. It's turning into a completely different story from what most are used to here on Strikedown here tonight. Oh, and a pump-up super kick from intern Doug to Fortnite Justin. Sending him right back into the ring right now as the Dominion are back in control as intern Doug gets ready back into the ring. Fortnite Justin tagging in Vancouver right now. Oh, and a clothesline taking down Vancouver. Oh, and scraping the face of Fortnite Justin from intern Doug here. Getting caught up right now. Bridging Northern Light suplex from Vancouver onto intern Doug as Doug is back up right now. Going up with a scoop slam. Intern Doug stomping on the face of one half of the duo's champions. Doug tagging in Berserker Diglett. Catching Vancouver. Jesus, Pete. Sending him to the other side of the ring, almost catching the ref there as he goes for the cover. Trent trying to do something, but I guess just barely getting caught there. Smashing the face of Vancouver onto the knee of Berserker Diglett as he tags in Squire Wiglet. Oh, and a big STO from Vancouver. It's been so back and forth between both sides of the ring. Devastating knee. Tagging in Toxic Trent right now. Oh, and a clothesline from Squire Wiglet. As he gets cheap shot there from Fortnite Justin. Trent wrapping up the arm and kicking him right in the stomach. As he goes for the cover. One. No. Oh, boy. All right. Wrapping him up again. And stomping onto the arm of Wiglet. Tagging in Fortnite Justin. Victory Royale and Toxic Trent. Casadora DDT. Fortnite Justin pointing to a fan right now who is negliging him. Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. And a punch taking down Fortnite Justin as Wiglet goes up to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from one half of the duo's champions. Wrapping him. Arms over the top of the hair as he slams him to the mat. Wiglet going up for an earth-shaking power bomb. Goes to the cover. 1, and Vancouver breaking up the count right now. Just as a reminder, we are 1 week away from Vertical Limit here on Twitch. Tagging in Berserker Diglett, kicking Fortnite Justin in the lower section. Going up. Earthquake! As he goes up for the cover. Trent breaking up the count. Diglett looking after the man who took the FEL world title from him back at the Great Recovery pay-per-view a couple of years ago. Smashing his head over the top turnbuckle. Oh, and gets kicked in the head. Vancouver. Well, actually, no, it's Fortnite Justin. Going up with a European uppercut. Elbow. Pushing him right into that turnbuckle. 619. Oh. Getting picked up for a pop-up power slam. Going to tag in Toxic Trent right now. Diglett sending him into the turnbuckle. Going after Fortnite Justin. Sending him onto the other side as he takes down Trent with an STO. Dropping his knee right onto the canvas. Just got barely under 2 minutes left in this match. He tags in Squire Wiglet. Picking him up. And a falling double axe handle right into the back of Toxic Trent. And a big thumper right into the lower back of Toxic Trent. The Dominion dominating Trent and Victory Royale here in this match. Picking him up. Sidewalk slam as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the breakup of the count. Owen just dropping Fortnite Justin. Wiglet going up. Oh, earth-shaking power bomb. Dropping the splash onto Fortnite Justin. One up for the cover. 2. Oh! And the shoulder up from Toxic Trent. Picking up Toxic Trent right now. Wiglet sending him into his respective corner. Has just under 30 seconds as he gets punched from Toxic Trent. Big boot taking him down. Wrapping the arm up. Kick to the stomach again. Going after intern Doug. This could go into a time limit draw. Drops him onto the top of the ring apron. Trent trying to get back into the ring right now. 5 seconds left. It's a time limit draw. Could not make it to the count in time. What does that mean, though? Excuse me. Sorry for that. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen and others. I am getting word from the higher-ups here at RPW right now that following the show here tonight will be Toxic Trent going one-on-one with intern Doug in a vertical limit qualifying match. But you'll be able to see that match live on YouTube when it goes out. Oh boy. That's going to be crazy. But you won't be able to see it here on Strikedown. You will be able to see it on Glitch. That's weird, but okay. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. That's weird, but all right. I guess yeah. Let's recenter ourselves here because things just went into a very unique direction from there here tonight on Strikedown. Just checking in. Okay. As we are getting all set for Vertical Limit taking place next week, let's run down the card of what we have in attendance for Vertical Limit 2024. It will be Flamingo Jones going one-on-one against a surprise opponent making their RPW debut. We will let you know when that takes place during the day of Vertical Limit, and we'll find out who that opponent is. Following that, it will be a 10 women's division gauntlet match. What we know so far is that the Claw, Betty Fight, and Bellatrix have been added in. But we still have to figure out who the other members of the match will be. And the winner of this gauntlet match will be given an RPW Women's Championship match next month at Rando Halloween. Then we have Jordan Norrie, after all this time, will defend finally against Electrifying 1-8, who will be in action next for the RPW Rumble Championship. And then the Dominion Victory Royale RPW Tag Team Championships on the line. And then a match so personal has been building up since the beginning of the summer. Bex, Blackguard, Candice, triple threat match, RPW Women's Championship. Something has got to give, and one way or another, this whole back and forth between Blackguard and Candice will come to an end. Can Bex retain the Women's Championship over Blackguard and Candice, or will we see and new RPW Women's Champion? And then in a match that has become so chaotic, so unorthodox, it has taken literally almost the exact amount of time. Vincent Four is in the toughest challenge of his reign as champion yet, as he will have to defend against not one, not two, but three challengers as he has to take on Wayne the Beach Bum, Ivan Inc., and Ricky Flash in a fatal four-way elimination match for that coveted RPW World Championship. And then in our main event, the 30-person Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble. So far, we know for a fact we have DM Xavier, Ryan DeKing Williamson, Joe Hendry, Walter White, Master Roshi, and soon following tonight, either Toxic Trent or Intern Doug. Plus a plethora of other surprises. The Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble is going to be one of the craziest matches of the year. And there's only one way to find out who will walk out with that coveted title opportunity in the main event of Event Horizon in December. Only one way for you to find out, and that is by tuning in next week, September 25th, around 7 p.m. Central Time here on Twitch. And later on, a couple of days later, over on the YouTube channel. With that being said, we have another unorthodox match that's about to take place right now, as Fallen Kingdom member Spirit Striker will be going one-on-one with the number one contender for the RPW Rumble Championship, Electrifying 1-8, a.k.a. TJ, in just a moment. Sorry about that. We have also gotten word that apparently the Fallen Kingdom, including Jordan Norrie himself, have been banned from ringside just for this match to take place. try this a little bit. As we have a look back at how all of this came to be, Electrifying 1-8 has been the #1 contender now for a little bit. Jordan Norrie, who last defended the RPW Rumble Championship at Rando Independence Day back in July, successfully defeating the likes of Satanta in that 3 stages of hell encounter in the main event. Since then, Electrifying 1-8 has earned himself the opportunity at the championship. But since then has come through multiple hurdles, unfortunately, that have turned out to be blockages in the form of not only the House of Norrie, but the Fallen Kingdom. Can he change the tide and finally win the championship that he's been cheated out of multiple times since his debut? I guess we'll have to wait and see come Vertical Limit. As the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, representing the Fallen Kingdom, he is the Spirit Striker. Spirit Striker trying to get himself a little bit of attention here in RPW, and with that could come the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble. But tonight, he is going for his Void King in his place in a little Vertical Limit preview. As the Spirit Striker, who has proven to be quite dangerous on his own accord, even without his fellow members of the Fallen Kingdom. We know for certain is that. Following the last RPW Rumble Championship match from recent, where the Void King Jordan Norrie defeated his former compatriot of the House of Norrie, Goku Black, in that devastating championship match. Put him out on the injury list since then. Which of course was also following that devastating total knockout to Electrifying 1-8 at Rando at the Rotunda last month. But since then, TJ is finally back, and he's looking to finally get his revenge on the man who's eluded him every step of the way. And his opponent, from St. Paul, Minnesota, he is Electrifying 1-8, a.k.a. TJ. TJ, ever since his debut last year at Vertical Limit, actually, believe it or not, has been eluded the ever so important championship win of his career. Can he finally do that nearly 1 year removed from his debut, defeating Tug Mukal at last year's Vertical Limit, and finally have his own Cinderella story? I guess we'll find out come Vertical Limit next week. As we get all set for our next matchup, Spirit Striker, Electrifying 1-8, one-on-one, Fallen Kingdom, banned from ringside. And as the bell rings, oh, and an elbow catching Spirit Striker off guard. TJ picking him up. And the snake eyes onto the face of the Spirit Striker as he goes for the cover immediately. 1, 2, whoa. Spirit Striker, I think, was taken aback by this as he gets taken down with a cannonball senton from TJ. Going up for a sheer drop power bomb onto the Spirit Striker. TJ looking angry right now as he's dominating the Spirit Striker from the get-go here tonight on Strikedown. Oh, and the arm wringer sending the shoulder crashing into the mat right now. Spirit Striker back in control now. Well, actually, finally in control, as he's stomping on the fingers of the #1 contender for the Rumble Championship to his lordship, the Void King Jordan Norrie. Stomping on the shoulder of the #1 contender. And returning to continue on stomping on the fingers. He's trying to injure the man before his title match next week. God, what are the Fallen Kingdom thinking right now? He's trying to injure him. And the big kick to the injured arms and fingers. Spirit Striker getting ready to strike. Oh, as he gets pushed down by TJ. Oh, so much back and forth right now between these two. And the leg drop onto the arm of the Spirit Striker. As he rolls out to the outside, getting back in. Collar and elbow tie-up. Irish whip from TJ. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh, and a big elbow taking down Spirit Striker. Oh, and gets a shot to the head from Spirit Striker. Trying to go for a suplex. TJ breaking out of it with a chop block, sending down the Spirit Striker to his knees. Oh, and a heel throw. Spirit Striker with the jawbreaker. Springboard. Drop kick. Sending him tumbling to his back as he goes for the cover. 1. No! Oh, TJ with the big boot. Getting taken down by Spirit Striker as he's kicking the hamstring of him. As he gets pushed down with TJ back up. Electrifying 1-8. Oh! Getting punched right now. Going up. Reverse DDT from Spirit Striker. Showcasing his dominance, representing the Fallen Kingdom. Oh, getting punched. Picking him up for an angle slam. Goes for the cover. Could this be it for TJ? 1. No, with the shoulder up. Rolling out his Spirit Striker follows suit. TJ in trouble right now. And a foot DDT to the outside of the ring. TJ back up. Knife edge chop. Going up. Butterfly suplex, ain't him, launching him right near the barricaded ringside. TJ waiting for Spirit Striker to get back into the ring. Catching him. Irish whip. Oh, as he gets caught by Spirit Striker with the knee right to the side of the stomach. Oh, picking him up. Widow's Peak. Well, actually, no, that's a Black Widow submission hold. Could he be tapping out here tonight? Oh, breaking out of it as he goes up for a sidewalk slam. TJ going up to the top rope. And a diving splash onto the Spirit Striker as he goes in for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Spirit Striker. What is he going for? Discus Lariat. Picking him up for a military press. My God. I knew that T was freaking strong, but that was something else. Dropping him like a bad habit. Electrifying 1-8 going to the top rope. Wait, going up. Radiant Rainbow Moonsault as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. He finally gets the win. Finally gains momentum on his side. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your winner of the match, Electrifying 1-8, a.k.a. TJ. After all of this time, he finally gets some momentum by defeating a member of the Fallen Kingdom. Can he change the tide and get the Rumble title at Vertical Limit next week? I guess you'll have to wait and see when we get there. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting word right now from the Office of the Fallen Kingdom We're getting word right now that the Rumble champion Jordan Nori is demanding for this to be a submission match for the Rumble Championship. I guess we're going to have ourselves a submission match come Vertical Limit. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's going to be a crazy night, to say the least. So, all right. Well, let's take a breather for a moment to assess what we're going to be doing here in just a bit. All right. Well, now with TJ finally getting a win under his belt just 1 week out from Vertical Limit, it seems that he's finally starting to get that ever-needed focus going into this now submission match for the RPW Rumble Championship. Will that mean that he will finally get that win and to get his Cinderella story? Or will the ever-continual reign of darkness from the Void King and now the Fallen Kingdom by his side, will his reign of terror continue for Jordan Nori? I guess we'll have to wait and see come Vertical Limit next Wednesday. As we get all set and ready to go for our last well, maybe not our last, considering what we just found out about Toxic Trent and intern Doug's Rumble qualifying match. We have Satanta going one-on-one with Brianitis in a Vertical Limit qualifying match here in just a moment. Excuse me. And these two now have kind of had a little back and forth for the past couple of months, going all the way back to June at Corona Clash, when Satanta defeated Brianitis after Brianitis' career-defining performance inside that Rumble chamber, before Satanta ultimately would go on to challenge Jordan Nori for the Rumble Championship. And now in the time since, these two fell short to DM Xavier last week on Glitch in that first Rumble qualifying match. Can they change that here tonight and settle a little score? Guess we'll have to wait and see when we get to that point. Sorry about that. I was just looking for Mr. Satanta himself. Let's get all set for our penultimate main event of the main show here tonight on Strikedown. Let's head over to ringside. Sorry, just checking something. As we get all set and ready to go here, following this, our main event, the six-woman tag team match will be up next, and we still don't know who the opponents will be. We do know this is for certain. The winning team, if the team defeats Team Bex, Candace, and Blackguard, they will be added into the women's gauntlet match at Vertical Limit. That being said, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. And the winner will qualify for the Vertical Limit Ladder Rumble next week. Introducing first, from the Isle of Excitement, he is Brionitis. Brionitis, since the get-go from his debut here tonight, has been a roller coaster of excitement. Picking off big opponents left and right. Also recently being a special guest referee at our most recent show, I think. Rando at the Rotunda. But back in June at Corona Clash with a huge upset performance, eliminating 4 out of the 5 opponents inside that Rumble chamber. Can he get back into those winning ways and head into Vertical Limit to try to win the Ladder Rumble and that coveted title opportunity? I guess we will have to wait and see what happens. As we get all set for his opponent here tonight. And his opponent from the 353. He is RPW's new resident superhero. He is Satanta. Now Satanta, since his debut back in June, winning that very same said Rumble Chamber match at Corona Clash to challenge for the RPW Rumble Championship, ultimately coming up short at Rando Independence Day back in July. Since then has kind of swam through the river lately of Rando Party Wrestling. Can he get back into momentum going into Vertical Limit next week? I guess we'll have to wait and see if he can get past his greatest adversary yet. As we get all set for our penultimate main event of the evening on this main show, if you will. Satanta, Brionitis, penultimate main event Vertical Limit qualifying match starts right now. Collar and elbow tie up right now. Satanta with a flat liner onto Brionitis. Grabbing Brionitis with the Irish whip. With the drop down, Satanta with the leapfrog. Oh, missing Brionitis. But Brionitis back up as he gets caught into that Sambo hip toss, I believe. Satanta with the wind-up lariat. Shaking up Brionitis right now with Satanta. Rolling them up with a Pele kick. Shaking Hawaii's resident superhero. Hello, Wolfmaster K. Welcome back in. Thank you so much for the 3-month Tier 1 subscribe. I do appreciate it very much. As Satanta bringing back the dominance right now, sending Brionitis to the outside. Unfortunately, I don't think I can find that moo cow bell at the moment. The best thing I can do is do this up next. Satanta getting distracted there. Thank you for the singing bowl redeemed. As Brionitis back up right now after a fan distracted Satanta there. Picking him up with a fireman's carry, sending him draping over the top rope right now. And getting pushed down as Satanta gets back up. And I believe, European uppercut? And kicking on the leg of Brionitis as Satanta stomping back on the leg again with a springboard lion salpa missing from Brionitis as Brionitis came back up. And thank you for redeeming Double Hydrate. I do appreciate it very much. And the modified Snake Eyes, almost Ouroboros if you will. Oh, and a kick to the back of Brionitis by Satanta. Oh, colliding shoulders. Brionitis brawling with Satanta right now as he goes for the cover. 1. No. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Brionitis Picking up Satanta and dropping the double sludge onto the back of the masked superhero. Sending him right in shoulder first into that ring post. In between the turnbuckles right now. This thing has become a war between these two. And an alley-oop sending him down onto the canvas. Brianitis, knowing that Hawaii's ancient history are full of fighters, picks him in for the small package. One. No. Oh, and a Pele kick from Brianitis. Grabbing him. Picking him up. Sidewalk slam. Waiting for Satanta. Brianitis going up to the second rope. Missing the double elbow. Wind up. Clothesline. I just hit my foot. Sorry. Satanta with the Irish whip. Huh, that's hilarious. Japanese arm drag. Dropping him with a DDT head first onto the canvas. Satanta picking up Brianitis. And another flatliner. Brianitis back up. Dropping him with a DDT once more. Oh, and dropping him with the knee there. Jesus, Pete. Going up. Final flash. Knee right into the button there. Going up to the top rope. What is Satanta going to do? Hey, Christian. Good to see you again. Dropping him with that double sledge earlier. How has your night been? I hope it's been well, good sir. Oh, and a jawbreaker right into the nose, which is kind of weird. Sending Satanta right into the steel steps. Brianitis trying to celebrate a little early than maybe he should be. It's been a war from two fighters. Sending him with the punch. Pretty much, yeah. Double gift. These hands are rated E for everyone. Oh, God. And the pump roundhouse busting open Brianitis. My God. Oh, and a big ins and knee right into the face of Brianitis. Holy crap, dude. Remember, this is to the count of 20 right now in this match. Brianitis writhing around in pain by Satanta. I think he might have broken his nose. Going up. Full Nelson flatliner. As he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and he's going to vertical limit. It is, everything is going great. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner and going to vertical limit next week, Satanta, the Irish superhero from the 353. I should probably talk with him about trying to get the 353 into a tiger feint kick. I'm not gonna lie. Congratulations to both individuals on a well-fought brawl. Let me get that all set up and ready to go. Update the listing. Unfortunately, that person will be debuting at Vertical Limit. So, I can't say for certain now. We will see some surprises come Vertical Limit, whether if it is a paper cut or something else. Yeah, you know, anything can happen at Vertical Limit. You know, things are only about to get more crazy. Unfortunately, I could not show off who you are talking about at the moment because we are on the PS4 copy of 2K24 and not on the PS5 copy. That will be, and I'll even announce it right now, the PS5 copy is mostly set for hosting our first show on the next generation of WWE 2K24 video games. However, we don't have that or the stage set yet. To be honest, I'd have to switch the game over, which, depending on how it goes, but we'll see how it goes from there. With that being said, we have one more match on the main card for tonight. It is a 6-woman tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. And it will be our main event of the evening. That is wrong. That is right. The women's champion, Bex, Blackguard, Candice, who will be meeting next week for the women's championship in that brutal triple threat match, will be teaming up here tonight, as they will be taking on a mysterious team, where if that mysterious team wins against these three, they will be added. Pretty much. They will be added into the Vertical Limit Gauntlet for the women's division, where the winner of that gauntlet will be challenging for the title at Rando Halloween next month in October. Hold on 1 second, and we need Candice. Let's preview that Super Armor here tonight. But the question is, who are their opponents? Hold on 1 second. And their opponents for the evening. Pretty much. First on this list. It will be Aviri, who actually made quite the impression recently at Rando at the Rotunda. Hold on 1 second, making sure I got the right people. Probably I won't be surprised if that does happen, potentially. Mini Portable from Slade University. And then finally, the FEL Women's Discord Champion, Music Key, adding into the ranks. I think I forgot to make it 20 count, so oops, my bad. That happens. What can you do? Sorry, just checking something real quick.
The show must go on.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose my voice just yet, so. Excuse me. Sorry about that. As we get it all set for our 6-woman tag team main event of the main show. Depending. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah. Thank you again for the 3-month Tier 1 sub. I do appreciate it very much, Loafmaster K. More than you will realize. But as we get all set. Thanks. The following contest is our main event. It is a 6-woman tag team match and it's scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, representing Future Endeavors Live, she is the current reigning and next week defending RPW Women's Champion. She is Bex. Going up into probably the toughest defense of her reign since winning the title back in June at Corona Clash. I figured as much. Bex getting all set. Her husband was in action earlier tonight in the 6-man/6-person tag team match, who will also be in action later on YouTube in a Rumble qualifying match against intern Doug. As they are counting the days before the newborn to come, congratulations again to Trent and Bex on the young one to come. From all of us here at RPW, we wish you both well during that time. And her tag team partners, first, from the Great White North. She is the modern-day Maple Leaf Muscle. She is Blackguard. Blackguard, going all the way back to Corona Clash, losing the RPW Women's Championship to Bex in an ambulance match at Corona Clash. Since then, has been gunning her way back into the title picture, going so far as to turn her back on her own tag team partner, Candice. But we will discuss that in just a moment when we see Candice and why this has turned into such a personal feud. And finally, the final participant for this side of the ring. She is Candice, aka Nerdy Knots. How this all started was on a regular one-on-one encounter between Candice and Blackguard on a random episode of RPW television that led into a very controversial ending that either could not be decided if it was a double countout or a single countout, which then had led to a huge roller coaster ride of back and forth, which led to Blackguard putting Candice through a table last month before Rando at the Rotunda, which only escalated in the Women's Collision cage match last month at Rando at the Rotunda, which now has led into next Wednesday's championship match. And their opponents, first, from Lyria, they are Aviri. Whew. That one hit the throat a little hard there, I'm not gonna lie. You just hydrate/dehydrate because it is tea. Bringing in the Claymore, getting ready for war, if you will. Now I'm trying to remember, I think either they were in a mixed tag team match, which I could be wrong, or they were in the Women's Collision cage match at Rando at the Rotunda last month, showcasing a dominant repertoire since joining RPW over the past couple of months. But can they go into the Women's Gauntlet match and earn that coveted Women's Championship match at Rando Halloween next month? I guess there's only one way to find out. And their tag team partners. First, representing Slade University, she is Minnie Portable. Minnie Portable, a graduate of the Slade University School of Professional Wrestling. Bubbly personality, loves professional wrestling. Where her compatriot, Don Slade, is a former RPW World Champion before losing the championship to Ricky Flash back in March at Glitch in the Matrix, I believe. Well, it was either that or it was Rando Valentine this year. Minnie Portable, who hasn't been seen in recent weeks, trying to get back into the conversation for the Gauntlet next week. But can she turn the tide and get that title shot? I guess we will find out. And finally, their tag team partner, representing the WCA as well as the current FEL Women's Discord Champion, she is Music Key. The Chain Master, master of chain grappling, as well as a really tough brawler, I'm not gonna lie. Getting ready for a fight. Also, I believe, in the Women's Collision cage match, as everything gets started up between Aviri and the Women's Champion right now. Oh! An atomic drop onto the knee, followed by a side suplex there. Aviri with an inverted DDT taking down the Women's Champion. And a big monkey flip to Bex, trying to take her down before the match even fully continues. How we doing? No, I'm just kidding. Tagging in Mini Portable representing Slade University right now. Oh, and a big belly-to-belly overhead suplex from Mini Portable. My God. Going for the cover. One, and no. Jesus, with the headbutts onto the women's champion. What the heck? Okay, that's not something to mess around with. Oh, and the kick to the stomach right now. Mini Portable. Oh, and a running powerbomb with the back of the head colliding with the top turnbuckle. As Bex going in attacking Blackguard. Oh, and a super kick following by the Northern Fly. Tagging in the Women's Discord Champion, who actually took the title, I believe, off of Blackguard, and an elbow drop. What the heck? Jesus, and a suplex right now onto the Women's Discord Champion, Key. Blackguard and Candice actually dominating as a team. The heck is that about? And the Irish Whip. And a pop-up kick to the stomach of the Women's Discord Champion from Future Endeavors Live. Throwing a rain of shots to the face of Key right now in the disrespectful slap to the face. And a dragon screw leg whip followed by a stump puller trying to injure the knee of the Women's Discord Champion. Blackguard getting distracted as she gets clotheslined. Jesus, Pete, it is getting crazy out here. Blackguard kicking the Women's Discord Champion as she gets caught right now. And a reverse scoop slam. Key with a discus punch taking down Blackguard. Oh, and gets a kick to the head by Blackguard. Blackguard stomping on the arm of the Women's Discord Champion as she tags in Candice. Candice back in with that chop. Flurry of shots and a super kick taking down Key. Firewoman's carry. Oh, and a falling set-out spine buster. And a double foot stomp to the Women's Discord Champion. Oh, and missing that shot there to Key. The Chainmaster. Key getting ready. Smashing the head up to the top turnbuckle. Going up for the bull rush. Just barely missing the referee. Key showcasing her dominance against Candice. Picking her up for a backbreaker. Trying to wrench the neck and the legs. Trying to injure the back before next week's title match right now. Oh, but a flurry of punches to the gut from Candice. And a discus elbow taking her down. Tagging in Blackguard. These two are actually teaming up as Key tags in Aviri right now. Oh! Cranium buster. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! To the count of 1. Oh, and a cheap shot to Mini Portable right now. And a big belly-to-belly suplex from Aviri, taking down BG. And a disrespectful slap to the face of the person who put Candice through that table just before Rando at the Rotunda. Flurry of shots. Mini Portable taking out the Women's Champion right now. Trying to take out Candice at the same time. It's turning into pandemonium here in the main event. Renamaker tagging in Aviri right now. No, I saw it. On a flurry of knees before that reverse DDT taking down Aviri. Oh, Jesus. Wraparound clothesline following that Cobra clutch into a backbreaker. Blackguard with the small package. No. Looking after Portable. Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Trying to take out her adversary. No, I got you. No worries. Must be in and out, which happens, you know. Tagging in key right now, Aviri with the Irish Whip drop down into the belly-to-belly suplex of Key's own variant. Going up in a deadlift sit-out power bomb to BG. The heck of a main event we have had tonight. Key going up to the top rope and a diving splash of her own. Picking up Blackguard. Irish Whip once again. Tagging in Aviri. Well, yeah. Aviri with a diving axe handle onto the arm of Blackguard. Series of knife edge chops. Having her against the rope. And a belly-to-belly over the top rope. Jesus. Cheap shots to her opponents here tonight with the hot shot there. Aviri single-handedly dominating her opponents. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and gets a knee right into the face of the Slade U alumni. Flurry of shots taking out the women's champion. Blackguard back in the ring right now. Mini portable. Brainbuster. Jesus, and she goes for the cover. One. And the kick out. Mini portable looking beside herself right now as she tags in Aviri. Oh, and a big forearm taking down BG as she goes for the cover. One. No. Aviri grabbing her, going up for the Boston Crab following that slide through. Bex breaking up the count right now. As Bex leaves to go off to her respective corner of the ring. Aviri Irish whipping Blackguard right into her own. Going up. Springboard leg drop. Yeah, this is starting to get into something there. Showboating to the crowd right now, catching Blackguard. Getting taken down with a clothesline by Blackguard. Oh, and driving the knees into the side of the head of Aviri with one more for extra mileage. Grabbing her for a bear hug right now. Could this be it for Aviri? Oh, and the elbows right in the bell ringer trying to stun Blackguard. Jesus. Oh, and the big chop taking her down. Following with that that kick. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And they get the victory. Oh, okay. Your winners of the match and going on to the gauntlet at Vertical Limit. It is Aviri, Mini Portable, and the FEL Women's Discord Champion. Music Key. Things are not looking good for their opponents as they head into a very hostile matchup next week at Vertical Limit. With that being said, I believe we should have enough time for one more off-the-cuff main event. Well, not main event, just off-the-cuff match in general. Let me see here. Since that was our main show, that is now done. However, let's end off the night on a fun note, if you will. I'm trying to think here. Thinking for the Fatal 4-Way. Oh, do we want to do that? Okay, sure. Hell in a Cell. Remember, this is non-timeline wise, so this is non-canon. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's bring out Hell in a Cell here tonight. Random, here we go. Shaggy Rogers up for grabs. Here we go. Diglett. Hey, he wasn't in action, so that's fine. What? Did I miss something? Ricky LaFleur, yeah. From, you were in action earlier. Yes. Ryan Rampage, here we go. That's good, and thank you for the hydrate. I do appreciate it. Let me just update the rules here. Yeah, it's fine. There you go. There you go. Sorry about that. Let's go Iron Man. Let's turn it into an Iron Cage match. Time limit. Looking at the time right now. 25 minutes. Let's not take it super long. You know? Nothing against that, but at the same time, not everyone can... It wasn't being nice? I mean, I get you. Oh, gotcha. I understand. 300 minutes. The big deal. I think it only goes up to 60 minutes, but we can't wait for an extra deal for reasons, of course, but that's all right. I'm going to change this to the Slim Jim for this one. You know what? I've got a stupid idea. Like a really stupid idea, to be fair. Meat Stick Mayhem inside Hell in a Cell. Who's ready for something stupid like this? Entrances are turned off. Let's go right in with Meat Stick Mayhem inside Hell in a Cell. Iron Cage rules. Yep, because there was a sponsorship from Slim Jim a while back for WWE, so it was added into this encounter. Here we go. 25 minutes on the board. 20 minutes. Iron Cage match. Meat Stick Mayhem rules. Here we go. Anything goes. Let's have some stupidness. Thank you for redeeming the Moo Cowbell. However, it is unavailable for this evening. However, I do have an alternative. Let me see this, and... $25 minutes on the board. Meat Stick Mayhem. Iron Cage. Here we go. Things are already starting to get very chaotic here inside the cage. Oh, and a German suplex from Peter LaFleur onto King Diglett. Pretty much, yeah. Breaking up the count right now, bringing in the first meat stick of the match and a wind-up clothesline. Well, the rebound clothesline, if you will. Oh! Getting crazy inside the cage right now. Oh, geez. Ricky LaFleur. Thank you. I said Peter LaFleur by accident. Sending King Diglett to the outside right now. Short arm clothesline. With another clothesline from King Diglett. Full Nelson side slam. Just barely missing the meat stick. Alley-oop from Ricky LaFleur onto Shaggy Rogers. As right now he's going for the cover. One. And the kick out. Irish whip. Indeed. Yes. We also have Julius and Bubbles here representing the Trailer Park Boys. They will be up in action eventually in the future. Big neckbreaker taking down King Diglett. one of the RPW Tag Team Champions. I mean, you know what? There is a certain RP safety, just in case. But you know what? It is what it is. So this is our special After the Bell match of the night. As he throws the meat stick into the face of Ryan Rampage. Hammerlock. Pepsi Twist. Taking him down. Sending Ricky back into the ring right now. And a pop-up power slam. Almost in a tilt-a-whirl variant. Dropping the head onto the canvas right now. Shaggy sending Diglett right outside of the ring. Ricky, Shaggy. Ricky going up for a power bomb of some sort. Oh, never mind. Wait. Sending him right into the cage. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. To be fair, yes, but no. Brawling outside of the cage a little bit right now. Ricky going up for a tilt-a-whirl suplex. Going up for the cover. One. Ryan trying to break up the count. Oh, and a Painmaker clothesline. Breaking up that count right now. Shaggy. Flurry of shots to Ryan Rampage. And the knee. And a drop kick from Ricky LaFleur earlier, taking down King Diglett. Oh, and saving grace as Shaggy hitting Ryan Rampage with his meat stick right now. Oh, Jesus. Slamming him right onto the meat stick right now. Damn it. Taking him to the meatery here tonight. Jesus, driving the knee right into the face of Ryan Rampage. Breaking up the count right now. Shaggy. Spiral brainbuster onto the meat stick. 100% genuine Canadian beef. And they're beefing over turf, I tell you. Jesus. It's the battle of the meats. Oh, and a double punch from Shaggy and Ryan Rampage. As Ryan takes down Shaggy Rogers, a former FEL alumni. Flurry of shots right now. Oh, and a gutbuster. Oh, and throwing the meat stick right at him with a thunderous lariat. Sending him to the outside of the ring, surrounded by this cage. And the face wash. Oh, busting open Shaggy Rogers. No. We don't know where it's been. Sending Shaggy to the outside. Both missing their shot as Ricky lands on the meat stick. Rampage! Busting him open. Going up, Exploder T-Bone suplex. Wrapping up the leg there with a toe hold. Shaggy with the lowdown. What the heck was that? Lowdown with how low can you go? We're gonna have an HR disaster, I tell you. Jesus, Pete. PR disaster, too. Breaking down every notion. Sending him right into the side there of the framing of the cage. Oh! Face first into the cage. Like a meat grinder right now. Shaggy sending Diglett back into the ring right now. Sending him right, just barely missing Ryan Rampage. Thank you, Christian, for redeeming. Whoa. Sending Ricky to the other side there. Springboard. Missing the forearm as Diglett is leaving the ring. Meeting of the minds colliding with the back there as Diglett falls. I mean, pretty much, yeah. This is definitely unplanned. But you know what? That's okay. Oh! Delivering a thunderous shot as he sends him right, just barely missing Ricky. Shaggy leaving ringside right now. Oh, and just barely missing a super kick, sending Diglett up. Right into the cage as he breaks it! Ryan, like, sends right outside to the cage. Well, yeah, that's how families, great families sometimes are the best when they are unplanned. So, what can you do? The surprise of a lifetime. European uppercut as he gets taken down with a forearm. As he goes in for the cover. 1, 2. As we heard the meat stick just get smashed. No, short arm foot to the face. Ricky. Curb stomp. He goes for the cover and gets the count broken up. Sweet and sour. Right onto the meat stick. Sit out gut wrench power bomb. Ricky grabbing Shaggy. Draping him over the top rope. Oh, hitting him with a meat stick. Jesus, Pete. And a big lariat taking down Ricky as Ryan goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Oh, and a big uppercut. Holy crap as he goes for the cover. But no. Ricky going up. Pedigree. Pedigree? That's... Anyway, moving on. Oh, and gets taken down by one of the RPW Tag Team Champions. 1, 2, and the shoulder up. Springboard, missing the disaster kick, but hitting the Invisible Man. Short arm, ripcord lariat. Shaggy leaving. Ryan Rampage and Diglett going up. Feast your eyes, busting open the Tag Team Champion. Going for the cover. 1, 2, with the shoulder up. What? Going up for the kick. Curb stomp. Ricky going up for the cover. But Shaggy breaking up the count right now. Oh, smashing him to the back of the head. Missing the knee. Diglett going up. Bell ringer neckbreaker. Shaggy with a boss man slam. Going up to the top rope right now. Diglett getting hit with a chop. Cutting up the competition. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, and the first count goes to Shaggy. Rebound lariat taking down Ricky. Ryan Rampage with a fireman's carry. Shaggy with 2 now in the match after that rebound lariat. Short arm into the knee to the gut of King Diglett as Shaggy's going up to the top rope. Shooting star press. The shooting zoinks press. And gets a 3. God. The Zoinks star press? I don't know. We'll call it when we get there. Trying to injure Ryan Rampage to no avail. Oh, springboard flying forearm. Ricky, Irish whip, sending Ryan to the outside. Shaggy's always been there, man. He's got to go 100 at some point. Maybe 1% of his great power, as I've heard so much about. Oh, Oh, onto the top of that steel step. As Shaggy goes for the cover. 1, 2. Getting another one. Well, it's not just that. He's going ultra Shaggy. Ricky pulling him back into the ring. He got zoinked from before the match. And the spiral brainbuster. Ryan back in control, trying to showcase his redneck kung fu. I know, it was a meme from years ago, so. Ricky all shaken up right now as Shaggy. European uppercut. Sending him to the corner right now. Diglett. Getting the kick into the back of the head. Going for the cover. 1. Oh, breaking up the count and taking out the referee. Thank you, Christian, for the hydrate. I do appreciate that very much. Oh, and the flurry of shots. Heading out right now to ringside. Ricky, Shaggy, Ryan. Sending him to the outside. Ryan sending Ricky back into the ring right now. Ryan leaving the cage. What is Ryan doing? He's climbing to the top of the cell. What is going on here? Diglett. I think following suit, or nope, never mind. Never mind. I guess that means nothing anymore. Satanum just falling right onto Shaggy. Damn it, no, I got gypped. Sending Diglett to the outside. Double team between Ryan and Shaggy onto Ricky LaFleur. That would have been wild. And we've had it before, but that was so sad. Sending Ryan back into the ring right now. Shaggy sending Ricky into the steel steps, knee first. Same, to be fair. Same. Diglett back into the ring right now with Ryan. Shaggy with Ricky at ringside. Being surrounded by all of this mesh. 10 tons of steel. And 8 pounds of meat. As he goes for the cover. Oh, but the count gets broken up. Oh, a flurry of shots. Oh, and that back fist there. Shaggy, swinging neckbreaker, just barely missing the meat stick as he picks it up. Oh, and gets elbowed. Ricky, wrapping his arms around the top turnbuckle, trying to choke out Ryan. Oh, and a big shot. Ryan, dropping the meat stick, breaking up the count, gets chopped from Diglett. 1. Oh, and the count gets broken up by Shaggy. Oh, and gets taken out with a sucker punch. As Diglett goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Diglett gained his first count in the match. Irish whip. Right into the respective corners. And an elbow to the back of Shaggy. Ryan Rampage picking him up. Feast your eyes. Dropping the meat stick as he breaks up the count. Nope. No, he did not. Oh, and a big freaking shoulder you can. Oh. 1, 2. And he gets another one. If he was clowning around, his name would then be Doink, but that's a different story. Shaggy going up to the top rope right now. Oh, and punching Diglett. Going up with a missile drop kick. Pretty much. That would be the Dominion, the current RPW Tag Team Champions. As he's hitting people with the meat stick. Going up for the cover. Can he get another count on his record? Thank you. Yes, true. Ricky. Curb stomp on. Just missing the meat stick. Okay. As he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and breaking up the count after that victory lap. Springboard. Flying forearm. I didn't even know Diglett was a flying type. And just missing the meat stick. Oh, right onto the head. Ricky. Irish whip. Shaggy. Irish whipping him again. Well, following suit. Shaggy with the forearm and chops just burying the tag team champion. Following suit with those kicks. Stomping a mud hole as he picks up the meat stick. Oh, throwing it at frickin' Diglett. Excuse me. Thank you, Christian, for redeeming the... Whoa. Ricky bashing the head over the top rope. Pretty much, yeah. He's one half. Well, he's one of the tag team champions, so of course he is. Backstabber onto Ricky LaFleur. He just hit him with the meat stick, but did nothing. Heavy elbow. Excuse me. I think I swallowed some air by accident. Breaking up the count right now. I keep seeing Peter LaFleur. Darn, I've been watching too much dodgeball lately. Colliding heads. Springboard flying forearm. Pretty much, yeah. Picking him up. Swinging neck breaker. Oh, and a uppercut taking him down. A meat is the treat for... Yeah, moving on. Oh, and a punch taking down Shaggy as Diglett goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the shoulder up. Ricky didn't even break that. Discus elbow to the head. Meat treat to the face. Doinking him with that Superman punch. Ryan with the rampage. Picking him up. Feast your eyes. Goes to the cover. Breaking up the count. Only just under 6 minutes left in this matchup. Oh, Ryan with the punch to the face of Diglett. Wrapping the leg around that rope and kicking it in. Oh, and gets hit with the meat stick. Jesus, Pete. Hitting everybody face first. Right in the moneymaker as he goes to the cover. 1, 2, and finally gets onto the board. Just nearly at the 5-minute mark. Big dropkick taking him out of the ring. And a big backbreaker from Shaggy onto Ricky. And the chop and the punches. Elbow to the head. T-bone suplex. Goes to the cover. 2. And breaking up the count for Ryan Rampage. Oh, and loses the meat stick. Drops the head with that knee. Sending Ricky to the outside. See, I caught it this time. Fireman's carry. Oh, and just punching the tag team champion. Raining down the punches onto King Diglett. Irish whipping Ricky to the outside. Just heard the meat stick just get stomped on. Shaggy. Scoop slam. Picking up the meat stick. Onto the back of Diglett. Ricky getting sent outside of the cage. Goes to the cover. 1. No. Irish whip. Right into the spear as he goes to the cover. 1, 2, and gets on the board himself finally. Just under 4 minutes left in this matchup of chaotic proportions. Oh, and a big single foot drop kick there. Ricky, super kick. Oh, and a flurry of shots from to the face. Ricky on the floor, hitting him with the meat stick to the back. I assume they are, as Ricky goes to the cover. 1, 2. I think he might have matched up with Shaggy now on the board. I haven't been keeping up track. Stomping on Ryan Rampage. Oh, and a meat stick to the face. Right into the stomach. As he goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Trying to go for a full Nelson, but breaking out of the hold there. Oh, and an uppercut followed by the meat stick shot. As he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ryan with another count on the record. Just under 3 minutes left as he goes up. Feast your eyes as he falls onto the meat stick head first. Big drop kick sending him out to the outside, nearly colliding with the cage wall. Diglett. Oh, never mind. Ryan. Sending him outside as he hits Ricky with the meat stick to the back of the head. Oh, God. Jesus, Pete. He just got hit with his own meat stick. That's gross. Breaking up the count there. Oh, God. Oh. It's an ever long-lasting frickin' gumdrop of just pain. Under 2 minutes left in this match as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. I think he might have overtaken Shaggy's record now. Oh, just gets hit in the head with the meat stick. Jesus. Oh, God. As he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Picking him up. Irish Curse backbreaker. Ryan catching the tag team champion. Grabbing Ryan. Ricky with the electric chair, but gets punched in the face. 27 seconds left in the match with that swinging neck breaker. Oh, and dropping up the meat stick. 19 seconds left. Thank you for the Moo Cow Bell, a.k.a. the Moo Cow Bull. 5 seconds left almost. 3, 2, 1. Who won the match? Shaggy picking up the victory here tonight in the Iron Cage Meat Stick Mayhem match. Ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner, Shaggy Rogers. I mean, Shaggy has that dog in him, you know what I mean? That was crazy and insane. Pretty much, yeah. Excuse me. Well, looking at the time, we have overtaken the time limit, I think. So, with that being said, unfortunately, that might be it for our show here tonight. But next week, Wednesday, September 25th, will be our big show. Vertical Limit live here on the channel. 8 matches on the board, multiple championships, rivalries come to an end, and legacies begin. As the road to Event Horizon begins this next Wednesday. Vertical Limit. Ladder Rumble in the main event. Until then, this has been Palmaster Loke. Thank you so much for all the support. That is it for us this week, but we will be back live next Tuesday, probably with some more either Digimon content or something of the sort. Until then, we will see you next week. Thank you so much for redeeming the wet-o, 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 and wet-o. Yes. Until then, we will talk to you all later. And by the way, expect Paperboy at Vertical Limit. Take care, and have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. Whoa.